Okay, so that title was not clickbait. One of my videos got 9.5 million views, and just alone from that video, I gained over 20,000 followers. That got my business more leads, more traffic, eyeballs, and a big audience for me to make money off of. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you exactly how I came up with a content idea, how I constructed the video, and how I knew it would 100% perform well. I'm basically giving you the exact formula to building a viral video. And before you say, no, you don't need a $10,000 mic, you don't need an expensive camera, you don't need a studio setup, you can do this for completely free. And even if you're thinking that the Instagram algorithm is against you, you can't seem to get above 1,000 views or 200 views, don't worry, chill out, I got you. I'm gonna tell you exactly how you can construct a viral video. So there's the 3 main key phases / segments of the video. 1 is the content idea phase, 2 is the scripting phase, and 3 is the editing phase. This whole viral formula is not going to work without one another, right? You have to have all 3 dialed in for you to go viral. And I'm going to break down each and every single one in extreme detail. So after watching this video, you can literally turn on the camera and make a viral video. Number 1, the idea research phase. Because the most important thing to a viral video, like 70% or 60% of what it takes for a content idea to go viral / a video go viral is the content idea, right? And by content idea, I mean the topic of the video, right? Like, you know what I mean? And a big mistake that I made when I was getting 200 views and like 100 views was that I was thinking of I was like coming up with my own content ideas. You do not, like, I can't emphasize that enough. You do not want to do that, right? Content creation is not a game where you have to reinvent the wheel, because the people that are trying to reinvent the wheel, they're all failing. You want to play the game to the best of your advantage. So what you have to do is research what type of videos go viral in your niche, then replicate that for yourself. I'm not saying copy the content ideas. I'm saying find a video that performed well and replicate it yourself and make it and add in your own twist, right? Add in your own words. So how do you do the research, you may be asking? Don't worry, let me tell you. So the best, like, there's so many ways out there. There's like so many websites, softwares, ways you can do it. But the best way, like literally the best way, I'm putting you on game right here, is that you gotta go to like the biggest creators in your niche and just go to their Reels section and just find their most viral videos. And that's exactly how you're gonna find proven content ideas. So for example, I'm gonna go to someone in my niche. I'm in the content creation / personal branding niche. Whatever niche you're in, it'll work the exact same way. So I'm gonna go to someone very big in my niche, and then I'm gonna go to their Reels section, and I'm gonna scroll down to whatever video like has performed the best, whatever video has like performed better than their average videos, or a video that went extremely viral. And then I'm gonna take that content idea and put it into my Google Sheet. And I'm gonna go to another content creator that's big in my niche, find one of their most viral videos, and then again, put that in the sheet. Now, you wanna do this with like 10 creators that are, you know, very big in your niche. So just keep on doing this method and rinse and repeat it until you have like 30 content ideas for a month. Actually, no, don't batch record that much, actually. Yeah. Like I'd say get 10 at a time so you can experiment and see what videos perform the best. So that's the idea research phase. Phase 2 is the scripting phase. This is where it can get tricky because the idea research phase is like you can't really mess that up. The scripting actually requires some creativity. So it's not that hard once you actually know how to do it. So let me explain to you. So scripting, you don't want to make the video too long. And the main aspects is that you want to focus on the hook and the CTA of the video. The hook of the video is extremely important, right? There's 3 types of hook: the desirable hook, the negative hook, and the controversial hook. You can pick what hook you want to do between those, but I'm guessing you know what I mean, right? A negative hook is saying, oh, you're so stupid because you aren't doing this. A desirable hook is being like this: if you want to get to 100K per month in the next 30 seconds, then do this. And then a controversial hook is being like, say a controversial statement, right? I can't think of one right now, but saying a controversial statement like women can't drive, right? That's a controversial hook right there. And in the scripting phase, a really good tip that I have for you that I use every single time in my scripting is that there's 2 really good tips I have for you for scripting. The first thing in your scripting is you want to read out your script like aloud every single time you write something. So for example, whenever I write my hooks, I say the hook like I'm recording myself. And then wherever like it sounds slow, wherever like it sounds like filler words and boring, then I remove that script. And that kind of ties into my tip 2 of scripting is like, once you're finished your whole script, read it out at least 3 times, right? And then the most boring parts in your script where there's like filler words, you can like, you start to be disengaged, that's where you need to either remove it or cut it out or replace it with something that's more engaging. Also, big mistake people make in scripting is that they say the exact solution to the video too early, right? Now, for example, what I mean is you wanna like delay the solution at least until like 10 seconds so people don't immediately scroll away, right? You want to build up curiosity before you straight away give it the way solution. So for example, if you're like a fitness coach and your hook is like, this one thing is going to make you lose 10 pounds of fat, instead of saying the exact tip right after you say your hook, you should wait till like 5 seconds, right? And just be like, and just keep on delaying it and building up curiosity with saying words like, and without this one tip, you won't be able to achieve any of your dreams. And it's super important, right? Just keep on building up the curiosity until like second 5. Actually, I'll take second 7. Yeah, second 7 is where you should give away the solution. Because if you give away the solution immediately, then the people are going to have the option to scroll away once they know the solution. And once they know the whole premise of the video. At least wait till 6 to 7 seconds and then give away your solution. And scripting as well, just don't add in any unnecessary words, right? Like, don't add in words if you're just trying to be funny that aren't funny. Or just like, you know, like, don't add in words that just are like useless, right? Like, if you have like some sort of inside humor, don't put it in because some other dude in like Pakistan that's watching your video doesn't have the same type of humor as you, right? They just want to gain value from your video. And if you're trying to build a personal brand that's like, you know, gonna make money, you're not here to entertain, you're here to give away value, right? Attract the leads. That's what you want to do, right? You don't add in filler words or jokes that you think are funny because people are just going to scroll away. Now, tip 3, right? The editing phase. This is something that can ruin your whole video. And I don't mean like do crazy over the top editing. What I mean is this is the exact opposite. So these days in 2024, people like authentic editing, right? Like maybe you've seen all those Houston Cold edits where people go crazy in their editing, right? And the editors think it's all attention grabbing or super engaging. No, like this is why brain rot started. The best way to do your edits in 2024 is simple and clean editing. Do not do over the top crazy animations. Don't do like a pop-up literally every single second. Your editing needs to be simple and clean. Like my old editing style was horrible. I'll pop up like a quick example video here. And I literally like the second I, switched on my editing style and made it more clean, I saw an instant spike in retention rate and I saw an instant spike in my views, right? People do not want crazy editing even if you think it looks good, right? Because it really is actually just very distracting. Like with your editing, you want to make it simple and easy for your audience to focus on your video, right? Because if they don't focus on the video, then they're just going to disengage from your video and they're going to see your video as unvaluable, right? Like even if your video is so valuable, if someone isn't focused, then you're not going to learn anything and you're just going to disengage, right? If you make it so distracting that they can't even focus, then they're just going to scroll away. So make your editing simple and clean, and you can do like a few nice animations, but don't make it over the top because then it's just brain rot, then it's just clustered, then it's just unclean. So another thing with your editing that you must do is that, like, for example, if you're doing like a video where you go over the website, you must be extremely visual, right? Like one of the most important things you can do in your reels to instantly make it perform better is make it more visual. So for example, you know, in the 5 minutes ago in the video where I started talking about how to do the content research, right? I actually showed you me going over someone's page, right? That was like the B-roll of me actually going onto someone's page and saying what I'm speaking. You must do that as well in your videos because all of your audience members are all visual learners, right? So the more visual you make your editing, the better. That's all I have for now. I hope that video was very valuable, and that's just to show you that you don't need money and you don't need a big investment to actually grow a big personal brand. It really came down to these 3 things. Subscribe if you want to see these videos more often, because I need to grow this channel, and I'll see you in the next video.